Okay, so it is about, I'm gonna say 11 o'clock. Here's Daphne. We just got here. Here's our tent. And this is what we wake up to every morning. Right on the edge of the lake. So that should be cool. All right, so we are going to set up the tent and get situated. And then we will drive around a little bit, show you guys the springs. But first things first, we gotta get this tent set up. This is our campsite. Table for cleaning fish. Got the grill. This is our fire pit. We got some wood. Daphne's sitting over by the picnic table. This is our tent. Thank you to Mel and Josh for letting us borrow that. And this is what we're gonna wake up to every day. Super awesome. Should have brought the fishing poles because you are actually allowed to fish, and catch fish, and clean them over there, and eat them. So we're gonna get ready to head down to the spring and swim. We'll check back in with you guys. You ready? Come on, it's not a picture, it's a video. Alright, so we came to the bathhouse. Our camp is right down this street. Follow it down that way. Came up here to the bathhouse. Daphne could get cleaned up. Use the bathroom. This is one of many bathhouses, which are actually pretty nice. Even though you're camping, let me show you. Come in here. Got bathrooms on one side. Come over here. We got showers. You can come in, shower, soap. It's pretty nice for camping.
Good job, John. Fucking beautiful. That was beautiful.
So we stopped off at the main spring, Ginnie Springs here. Gonna hang out for a little bit, drink a couple beers. We're gonna try and get hot, sweat it out a little bit. That way when we get in the water, maybe it's not so cold. Hanging out here, watching a couple people play volleyball. It's pretty awesome. This is definitely one of the better springs during the day to hang out. Everybody kind of gathers around here. This is the biggest spring. This is where you come. You can get paddle boards, kayaks, canoes, and all types of things like that. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit, get a little bit hot, sweat, and then we're gonna jump in the water and take you guys with us. Alright, so we made our way down and we are at Devil's Eye, and there's actually 3 entrances to the spring here. This right here is the first opening. Somebody scuba diving. And it actually goes down, way down this way, which I'll walk you over right now. Whoa, careful. So you can see every spring has a little dock here and a walkway to get down into it, so you don't have to struggle to get in and out of the water. Sorry for the shaking. But it's really cool. There's so many springs and so many holes and things to go in. These guys get pretty crazy. These scuba divers that we're walking up on, I'll try and show you, they're going down into caverns that are hundreds of feet down into like the aquifer. And we were asking why they leave tanks in the water. And I guess the guy was saying that when you go down so deep, you know you have to stop and do decompression every once in a while. And it actually will run your tanks out having to stop and decompress. So they leave tanks along the way so that when they get in on their way out from decompressing and stuff, they actually have other tanks set up along the way so you don't run out of air, which is pretty scary. So a bunch of tanks here. This is the other part of it. This was right on, whoa, I thought you were falling off. This is right on the other side. You can see right over here is another dock to get down inside of. And then this is the one here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch around the camera and do a front view. So here's the Santa Fe River right there. That's the river I told you can start off and float down. You come in here. You can walk down the dock here and get inside. You can see the scuba divers down here are scuba diving down into the caverns. It's pretty awesome. I definitely would love to get my certification and be able to come down. I doubt that I would be getting into any of the holes like they do, but to be able to stay underwater and get a couple more underwater shots and things like that would be pretty awesome. Alright, so that quick time lapse that you just saw was shot by Daphne. Pretty good job. And we made our way over from the Ginnie Spring over to, this is called Dogwood Spring. So that's 2 springs we've made it to so far, Ginnie and Dogwood. Dogwood has a nice, cool, open hole in there. Ginnie does too, it's really large. Some of the other springs are a little smaller, but they have larger caves inside of them. So we're gonna make our way back down the trail here to the Ginnie part, and then maybe do a little swimming, I'm not sure, or make our way to a couple more springs before we go ahead and get in the water. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Me too. I love camping. I will tell you this, I packed Daphne's bag for her because I told her you pack way too much clothes, and I accidentally made a mistake because I knew it was going to get cold out, and I brought myself one sweater and we forgot to bring her. She brought a tiny little sweater but no pants, and it was freezing last night. So it was pretty chilly last night. I'd say it definitely got down to like the 40s, and like I said, we're right on the edge of the water. Our camp is right on the edge of the water, so it definitely got more cold. If you guys are looking for a place to come for the weekend, this is definitely an awesome place to check out. There's so much to do here. If you come for 2 or 3 days, you couldn't even experience everything here in 2 or 3 days. Camping is awesome. She was a little bit worried about not having electric and the fact that we're in a tent. But like I said, there's electric everywhere here. At night, they light up the paths. You see how long this path is here? It leads all the way around the entire property, but they have lamps that are lit up to lead your way down the path. All the bathrooms are lit up all night long.
Especially
check this out. I'm walking by, going back to the spring. I don't know if you can see this. Look at this thing in the tree. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's like a swing. It's like a hammock, but a swing. It's awesome out here. We're having lots of fun. Next time we want to bring a group of people with us. It's definitely cooler if we do that. So if you're watching and you're a friend, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna bring any strangers, so sorry if you don't know me, but if any of my friends are watching and you guys want to come camp, this is definitely the place to go. Next time we got to bring you with us. Okay, so it is Friday morning. Me and Daphne just got up. Please excuse the wacky hair. Getting ready to cook some breakfast. There's our little fire. There's freezing Daphne. Here's the lake this morning, right behind our campsite. Really wish I would have brought the fishing poles. That way we could have done a little bit of fishing. Might have caught a fish. Not that I would have cooked it and eat it, but she might. Got some new neighbors last night. Right there. So our plan for today is gonna eat a little breakfast, hang out with our new neighbors for a little bit, and then I want to hit the springs. So today we're gonna do a lot of riding around, filming the campsites and the entire springs for you guys to check out. So that should be pretty fun. Alright, so we're gonna make a fire. It's almost dark outside and the mosquitoes aren't biting me, but I can see them flying around. So I definitely want to make a fire just so we're not caught in the middle of the night with nothing going. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a fire and then I will check in with the vlog. It's kind of hard to hold a camera and start a fire at the same time. Alright, so I had to turn the camera back on. I don't know if you can hear it. We have a couple of people playing music, but these guys way down here have really big speakers that they're playing music on, and it sounds like a concert is going on behind us. I definitely would have to say that if you guys are looking for peace and quiet, come probably during the week is gonna be your best bet. We got here on Thursday and there was really nobody here. There was no music, really things going on until really late, and on the weekend when people started coming in. It got a little bit crazy, but if you're looking to have a good time and party with some people, this might be your place to come, if that's your thing. I don't think we knew there was gonna be as much partying going on. We didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. Me and Daphne didn't really get to late. We laid down probably just about 8:30. We didn't really get to go to sleep until maybe 3:30, because like I said, we got new neighbors late last night. They came in and they did not sleep last night whatsoever. They came in, they put their tents up right before dark. They started hanging out and drinking, and they went all night long. We're still going. It's 8 o'clock the next night. They still have not gotten to bed. So we'll see how that pans out. We're gonna get this fire going, maybe get a little food, and then I will check in with you guys. Maybe I can film them going down the river. They're getting in their truck right now. They're loading all the rafts up, and they're rafts just like we got here. They're gonna hold on to them, fill the whole truck up, and drive all the way up the road through the woods, and then float all the way down the river and get out right here in front of our camp. And they are off on their journey with all the tubes. And they left someone behind. His dreams have been smashed. He had dreams and aspirations of hitting this river and floating. See, they light up the street. See these lights here? Some of these are fires, but if you look here, they light up the street all the way down to kind of light your path in case you need to go to the bathroom, which is right about here. Daphne is not feeling good. Her nose is all stuffy. She might have to lay down early, just when it's getting a little bit crazy out here. You gotta hear those weird noises. So it's kind of like a concert's going on just back here, and also here. And they're playing music also here. Daphne's munching. All in all, we had a nice day. What's going on, guys? So it is about 8 o'clock on Friday night. We're hanging out here at the campsite. Here's our tent. This is a sweet float we just got. We rented it for 12 bucks a night. We get to keep it for tonight and tomorrow night, and we're gonna go tomorrow probably around noon and hit the lake. Let's see if I can get a shot of the lake here. This is right next to our campsite. We're gonna float down the whole thing, kind of like you do on the Wiki Watchie River. We're gonna hang out, have a couple beers on our cool sweet tube here. We got some neighbors late last night over here. You can see their tents. There's a couple of them and parked next to us and started to party just like everybody else did. It's Friday. It's about to be the weekend.
13th.
It's Friday the 13th. She's right. So everybody's coming in and they're partying. It's getting a little bit crazy. Me and Daphne have had a couple of drinks, but we just want to remind everyone also This is a wholesome YouTube channel. If you party, make sure you're 21 years older. If you're drinking, do not drink and drive. If you guys are gonna have fun, do it responsibly. Nobody needs to get hurt. Everybody can have fun, and let's all go home safe. Hi, Daph. But we are enjoying some heat. Definitely no bugs. Hold the music. Some company. Alright, so I don't believe you can see much. But Daphne laid down. She did not feel too well. And I am taking a trip to the bathroom. I wanted to try and show you guys a little bit of what it was like to walk around at nighttime. There are definitely a lot of people here, so I mean, it's lit up enough to where you don't have to be scared to walk around at night. But like I said, if you were a female, maybe walking to the bathroom by yourself this far probably would be a little intimidating. Definitely you probably want to take a partner with you. Daphne will not walk to the bathroom by herself. Sorry for the shakiness. I apologize. Like I said, it's Friday the 13th. People are definitely out here partying. These dudes have speakers. These people over here. This is the same path that you got to take if you're going to walk down to the spring that we're closest to. Right over here, where these lights are. Right there you can get in. Probably would not swim at night. Would not suggest swimming at night. Would definitely be a scary adventure there. You know, you got to think, you're in a tent in the middle of the night after maybe having a couple of drinks or even just drinking water all day, swimming around the hot sun. You're gonna have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And some of the campsites, not all of them, some of them have a porta potty or two right in front of them. But the ones that do not, including the one where we stayed at, you have to take this long trip all the way down here to the bathhouse. So I have safely made it.
They say into